got a little cold beer buzz and he ain't here right now. I bet you if I took your hand and we had a neon night slow dance, you'd be getting to forgetting all about him, and you'd be walking out of here without him. When you're single again and you're thinking of me, you know I got that same old Tennessee 615 that you used to heat up. A half past where you at, pick me up. When you're all over him, I hope you're all over me. I got a king size bed, just missing a queen. Make me your first call after your last call with him, and you won't ever be single again. I got a Cabernet with your name on it, a slow drive on a Sunday, you can count on it. I'll treat you better than he ever did. Girl, when we're together, you won't ever wish that you're single again and you're thinking of me. You know I got that same old Tennessee 615 that you used to heat up. A half past where you at, pick me up. When you're all over him, I hope you're all over me. I got a king size bed, just missing a queen. Make me your first call after your last call with him, and you won't ever be single again. Oh, single again. Single again. So when you're single again and you're thinking of me, you know I got that same old Tennessee 615 that you used to heat up. A half past where you at, pick me up. When you're all over him, I hope you're all over me. I got a king size bed, just missing a queen. Make me your first call after your last call with him, and you won't ever be single again. Oh, single again. Single again. Single again. slang. I speak it every day. I'm trying to get it poppin' each and every way. It's one nation under goons. My goons are stripping all these cats down there. They're under rules.
Good afternoon, hockey fans, and welcome to MC Media's streaming coverage of the Valley High School Hockey League, coming to you from the Yarmouth Mariner Center. My name's David Doucette. With me today, Brian Camo, and this a Yarmouth County matchup between the Yarmouth Vikings and the Paraba Sharks. And Brian, these two teams, they know each other well, and it could be an interesting game.
Yeah, Yarmouth's pretty short, from what I understand. 4 defensemen dressed for a 60-minute hockey game, even when you're young. 4 defensemen is a long way to go. So I would suspect that some forward will be coming back. Maybe not, but that's you got to kind of someone's got to sacrifice.
Somebody's going to have to do it.
Yeah.
On the Yarmouth side, you're talking about this. Cameron Nippert suspended, got in a fight last game. Carter Amiro injured, and Sam Murphy couldn't be here because of a work commitment. He's in the reserves.
Oh, okay.
And he's actually in Virginia.
Awesome.
So we thought he'd be back in time, but he's not. So those 3 not here. And I mean, Sam Murphy, one of the top scorers on the team and the captain of the team. Carter Amiro, assistant captain of the team. So certainly a bigger hill for the Vikings to climb.
you're down your leadership guys, yeah, it makes a big difference in the game.
This is first place versus second place in the West Division of the Valley High School Hockey League. Paramount Sharks, 13 wins, 2 losses, and 1 overtime loss for 40 points in first place, and Yarmouth with 11 wins and 7 losses for 33 points, and so second place in the division. They played twice in the regular season this year.
Okay.
Paramount, a close game for 2 periods, and then devastated Yarmouth like I think it was 7-0 or 9-0. But in the second game, Yarmouth was up until the end, into the third period, when they did not have steam for the last half of the third period. Peb came all the way back for a 4-3 victory in what was an outstanding hockey game, and we can only hope that that one will come back again.
Yeah, exactly. I would just say, like I said, the biggest thing right now would be the numbers game for Yarmouth.
Players to look out for the Paramount Sharks. Number 9, Marcel Jacquard, 26 goals, 20 assists for 46 points. Connor Pache, 27 goals, 19 assists for 46 points. Olivier Dayon, 29 points. Damien Cutthrow, 28 points. And Lex D'Entremont, 26 points. Over on the Yarmouth side, leading scorer, number 19, Shu Kawaguchi, 26 goals and 14 assists for 40 points. Next would be number 73, Parker LeBlanc, 27 goals and 12 assists for 39 points. And Declan Fitzgerald with 8 goals and 31 assists for 39 points. Other leading scorers for Yarmouth, number 96, Boston Eldred with 33 points. And unfortunately not here, as we already said, Captain Sam Murphy with 30 points. Yep. Teams are at front of the Yarmouth team in front of their net right now. We've got a special occasion. This is Yarmouth's last home game. And their custom is to basically line their grade 12s up on the blue line, announce them, and usually Tina Camo makes a terrific video that highlights their hockey careers from minor hockey all the way through.
Nice.
And when this all starts, I'm just going to give way to Kevin Northup, the public address announcer, and who's talking now, so I'll be quiet.
On defense, number 3, Carl Landry. And number 5, Dylan D'Entremont. The forwards, number 15, Connor Pache. Number 17, Lex D'Entremont. And number 77, Ashton Sams. And now the starting lineup for your Yarmouth High Vikings. In goal, number 1, Adam Bowie. On defense, number 4, Jesse Churchill. On defense, number 73, Parker LeBlanc. The forwards, number 11, Declan Fitzgerald. Number 76, Max Gates. And number 96, Boston Aldrin. Fans, it is Grad Appreciation Day for the Yarmouth High Vikings. This is their final regular season home game. We ask you to turn your attention to the big screen for a special video. Fans, we want to thank our graduating players for the 2024-25 season. Number 1, Adam Bowie. Number 8, Charlie Gosling. Number 17, Jackson Churchill. Number 20, Sam Murphy. And number 27, Angelo Maskeen. Thank you to our graduating players, and we wish you all the best in your future endeavors. Now, fans, would you please rise for the playing of O Canada.
Everybody, let's get into it. Get stoned.
There was a little bit of technical difficulty with that video. That was last year's video. First player that came up was last year's captain, Owen Fitzgerald, and I'm kind of going, I don't think that's right.
Yeah.
And it took 3 players before somebody noticed.
Before
so they've
somebody
got the real
recognized,
video.
yeah.
And what they're going to do is they're going to play that video between the first and second
Okay.
intermission. So the players are all going to get all that into them, so that'll be fun.
Okay, perfect.
So we're underway. Yarmouth in gray going from right to left. Potaba in blue going from left to right. Yarmouth wins the opening faceoff. That's Gates with it. He fires it off the boards. D'Entremont goes cross ice. Gets it off the Laundry. Laundry has some trouble settling the puck down, and Yarmouth able to forecheck and get the puck in deep. Aldridge looking for it. Good work at his skates. Looks in front, just behind the player, and instead Lex D'Entremont has it. Nice lead pass up through the middle. Move to the far side. Nice save by goaltender Adam Bowie. Back behind the line is Pache. Pache looking for D'Entremont. D'Entremont taking off the puck. Both teams fighting for it. Lots of players in there. Finally comes free. Gates gets it up. Aldridge over to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald makes a move. Good defensive play by Pache. Up through the middle. And that was Gosling coming in with it, but he has the puck taken off his stick. And reestablishing with the puck are the Sharks. Good flip pass up through the middle, looking for Dayon. Dayon cross ice to Jacquard. Jacquard, that is pass stick forward. Gosling skating for it, but a pair of Peb Shark defensemen are going to get there first.
A pair of Sharks.
Chip forward to D'Entremont. D'Entremont up through the middle, off of a stick. Skating hard to get to it is Corkum. Coming back with it is Gosling. Gosling chips it in, skating down. Starting goaltender for Paramba, Xander White. Talking to the coaches, they don't normally do that, but where it is the last game of the regular season and really means nothing to the standings, Paramba is going to actually rotate their goaltenders.
Oh, really?
Half and half. So White starts, Xander White starts, Simon Doucette will come in at about the midway point of period number 2.
Nice.
You don't see that happen too often.
Not very often.
And in a game like this, as we said, doesn't really matter. It affects no standings. It doesn't affect what's going to happen. If anything, I would think both teams would want to keep their players healthy and not suspended.
Yeah, that would be the key right now.
Fitzgerald, cross ice to Cushing. Cushing chips it forward. Going back forward is Christensen. Christensen behind his own net, gathers some speed on the near side. Throws the puck down. It's going to be stopped by Gates. Gates backhands it to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald trying to dig it by. McAlpine pinches in. McAlpine and Dayon holding fort along that line. Gates backs up, tries the other side. Cross ice pass right under the stick of Cullen Fitzgerald, who redirects it in, but just on this side of the red line.
We have an icing.
Didn't give him that that shortstop second baseman around second base the leeway that you see.
There was no leeway at all.
3-1-3-2-4-4-7. That's 3-1-3.
Face off to the right of Adam Bowie. Yarmouth wins the face off, but are stripped of the puck right away. Puck behind the net. Dayon trying to get in front. He does the shot, and it's steered aside nicely. And I believe it was Fitzgerald that got in front of that.
I think it was a defender for sure, not the goaltender.
Back behind the net. Jacquard back to the point to D'Entremont. D'Entremont back to Jacquard. Jacquard's pass picked off. Fitzgerald with it. He'll chip it by, get it outside the blue line, but it comes right back in. Jesse Churchill behind his own net. He'll try the far side this time. Yarmouth had a body. Kawaguchi was breaking out, but they could not see him. An indirect pass along the far side could have sprung him for a breakaway. Up through the middle. That's just offside by Pache. That was too close for these eyes to call. I'm glad it was the linesman.
From my angle, it was close.
It was close.
Yeah, but of course the linesman is right there.
And close goes to the officiating crew.
Yeah, that's right. Which have much younger eyes than we do.
Sams brings the puck in. Both teams fighting for it. Fighting along the flank. LeBlanc can't get it out. Trying the other side. Good work keeping that in by Maxime D'Entremont. Dayon. Caden Dayon back in his own end. Resetting for the Sharks. Nice fake pass. Uses the boards to get the puck into the Yarmouth zone. Skips over top of the stick of Sam Green. Leaves it there for Corkum. Lex D'Entremont picks it up. Goes behind the net. A quick one-timer. The shot. And getting the pad down just in time to make the save. Both teams fighting for it behind the net. Sharks. Nope. Vikings. Nope. Sharks. Back and forth it goes. Long shot off of a body.
No one wants the puck.
This time it's going up. LeBlanc skates hard for it, but getting there first is D'Entremont. Check that. That's Dayon. Caden Dayon. When in doubt, I'm going to say one of those two names and hope I'm right.
Oh, another puck out of play.
And with that one, though, there's no issue. You can make your changes unlike the ice.
Exactly.
$15-18 to go. We said with some injuries, we said at the beginning, Brian, that Yarmouth going with just 4 defensemen this game. And boy, they're going to have to be careful about getting on and off, not getting stuck on. And boy, I think the end of every period is going to be is going to be hard work. It's going to need team defense. McAlpine with the backhand. Sorry, go ahead, Brian.
And penalties. Your defense has to stay out of the penalty box.
Yes.
Because if you go down to 3, it makes for a long game.
Pad back to the point. Cutro with a shot. Pad save through a screen. Wrap around. Oh, and that pass just out of reach. Coming out with it is Kawaguchi. Being chased down by 3. Goes to his backhand. Gets the shot in and actually freed himself if there was a rebound. Great individual effort by Shu Kawaguchi.
He made a great play on that. And like you said, he was looking for his own rebound, which there was none.
You know, and I think I said Shu Kawaguchi. It might not have been Kawaguchi. Yeah, but anyway, we'll leave it for now. I've been wrong before. Face off along the boards. Gosling working for it. Gets it down low. Laundry with it. Puts it back behind the net for D'Entremont. D'Entremont skips it up high. It hits the rafters. Comes back down. And we'll have a face off inside the Shark zone.
Kind of no one with a great flow so far. Been kind of a little bit chippy, or not even chippy, I guess choppy hockey. Nothing,
Yeah.
nothing really flowing for either team so far.
Face off, back into the corner. D'Entremont with it. Dylan D'Entremont comes up to the near side to Dayon. Dayon through the middle. That goes off of a skate. Corkum gets it into Cushing, who chips it in deep. Carl Landry eats the puck into the corner, absorbs the check, trying to work it free. Finally goes behind the net. That's D'Entremont again. D'Entremont to Dayon. That's picked off. Good work by Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald loses the puck. Peb gets the puck down the ice. And that's another whistle with 13:50 to go. As we said, Brian, when there's not a lot going on, like, I mean, everyone wants to win. Don't get me wrong. These two are rivals. They're in county. There's a good chance many of them played hockey together in minor hockey before high school. You know, they know each other to some extent. I know they want to win. I'm not saying that. But there's a difference between that and a game that needs to be won for a reason.
Exactly. This is kind of, like you said before, nothing at stake here. So it's been a feeling out process, I guess.
Back to Gates. Gates looking for a shooting lane. Nice stop by White. Getting the pad down. Rebound. Another stop by White. Rebound again. Whistle blows just as Fitzgerald's trying to dig that through. And I'll finish my thought. Both teams have provincials next weekend.
Yeah.
Yarmouth Tier 1 going up to play against Avonview and Parkview and Horton. And here locally, it's an 8-team tournament for Tier 2 that Paramba is involved in.
Oh, nice. So you want to keep your players healthy. This is basically your skate before.
Maxime D'Entremont makes a nice move to avoid one forecheck. Another one to avoid a second one. He's got some room through the middle now. Comes in, gets through the defense, takes a shot. Wow, an unusual for Maxime D'Entremont. It does not happen often, but an individual effort that got a great shot away.
Great scoring chance.
Fitzgerald behind the net. He's rocked off the puck. That's ripped around the boards. Gates is going to come back and pick that up for Yarmouth. Lead pass up to Fitzgerald. Tips it forward. He's going to chase it down. Ellis is there first. Ellis over to Caden Dayon. Ellis takes the hit to make the pass. Coming back the other way. There's a quick shot. Sam Dayon. Yarmouth has it. Fighting for the puck. Finally, Aldred settles it down and goes back into his own end. Gets it back to the D. Back to Aldred. Aldred's got somebody on him, but makes a nice saucer pass over to Green. Green, fans on the wrist shot, trying to float one in from the blue line.
Yep. Neither team has taken offensive control.
Sharks behind their own net. Up on the near side, he goes off of a stick. D'Entremont looking for it, but Kawaguchi interferes with that play. Aston Sams behind the net will start things off for Peb. He's being forechecked. Once again, it's Kawaguchi. Kawaguchi with some room, goes to his forehand, quick shot. Nice save, reaching back. Good save by White, back to the point, shot through a crowd, redirected save. Rebound goes just wide and steered aside by the Sharks.
Great shift by Kawaguchi.
Having trouble at the lines, Cole Corkum, and he just fires it back in, and that allows him and others on his team to make changes. That goes off a Yarmouth stick. That is not icing.
No icing there, yep.
Max Gates behind his own net. Great offensive pressure there by Yarmouth. Good scoring opportunities, but Xander White equal to the task. Gosling going in for the Vikings. Gets the pass back to Sanford. Sanford fighting for it. Looks like Sams is going to come away with it. He does. Ashton Sams with it. Makes a move to the middle, back. That puck is taken away as Lucas Cushing gets the lead pass back to Gosling. Gosling fires it in, peels away for a change. Back into the corner, that's Cushing with it. Cushing to Sanford, Sanford back to the point, and that Churchill gets it back in deep. Behind the net, Dylan D'Entremont. D'Entremont off the boards, will clear the zone. It's going to be stopped by Gates. Gates gets it out. Jacquard picks it up. He's got some room, takes a quick shot, and he just misses the blocker side as he let a terrific wrist shot go from just outside the circle. Back behind the Blue line to the point. There's a shot. Redirected just wide. Rebound. Yarmouth looking for it. Can't find it. Finally they do. Getting the puck. Getting it past the blue line. Off of a leg. Dayon right back into Cutro. We're at the halfway point of period number 1 as Peb breaks out of their own end. Cutro with it again. Damien makes a nice move. Dayon follows up. Yarmouth can't get it around the net. Trying to get it up to Fitzgerald. Got to be careful about head contact there.
Yep, he's very...
That was a little over-aggressive, shall we say.
Yeah, it was.
Back to the point. Backhand attempt. Nope. Over. Looking for the one-timer to Dayon. Dayon's backhand pass. Can't get it off. Back to the point to Cutro. Cutro just into a empty zone. Ends up being a nice shot. That one goes off a stick in the corner. Good work by Dayon to avoid the check. Pass in front off a stick. And it's steered aside by Aldred. Aldred tries to get it, but he can't. And we have a high stick.
This is the first real pressure we've seen so far by Peb, who are being outshot 7-3. A lot of their shots haven't gotten through yet. Some great chances.
Face off, controlled by the Sharks. Christensen with it. Goes back to gain some ice. Makes a move, can't get it through Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald coming back the other way. Nice pass through the middle. There's a quick shot, just wide as LeBlanc zipped that one. And that was an equal opportunity to Jacquard on the Sharks.
Exactly.
Both of them just missing, but not by much.
Not a whole lot.
Yarmouth with a pass up through the middle, just behind Aldred. Peb comes back the other way. That's going to be an icing, as Peb was not able to redirect that up, and they're going to hold off on that change. And it's a good opportunity for Yarmouth to make a change, to get fresh legs on, as Peb being forced to stay on with a long shift because of the icing.
Exactly. This is when you want to be a little slow getting to the face-off circle. You know, maybe get kicked out of the face-off circle.
Have that goaltender equipment issue.
Exactly.
That pops up.
Yeah, just so happens.
Peb wins the face-off and clears the zone easily, though, allowing them to make changes. Yarmouth just firing it in deep. Dylan D'Entremont back in his own net end. He'll set things up for the Sharks. Carries it up, goes to the far side. Pass over to Dayon, Olivier Dayon. Nope, check that. That's Samuel Dayon. They're twins.
Oh, okay.
Coming back the other way is Declan Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald gets it in, hangs onto the puck. That was just sticking to it as he was one-handing it on a backhand. Shot from the point. Pad saves Xander White. Fitzgerald looks to get the forecheck. He's going to draw a penalty. That's going to be interference.
It is.
You're not touching the puck. You can't take him out yet.
Exactly. It's illegal. Yarmouth going on the power play.
And it's, I believe, captain number 15, Connor number 5. And it was right with the captain, number 5, Dylan D'Entremont. In the box, 2 minutes for interference, so with 7:53 to go in the first period. Great opportunity for Yarmouth to try to open the scoring.
Exactly. Someone was not where they should have been. Jumped early.
Face off. Controlled by Peb along the boards, and they're able to fire it down the ice. Good effort in there by Caden Dayon. Sam Green gives the puck up. Gosling with it. Gosling has the puck tipped up, goes right back to Green. Green's got some room. Comes in. Stops. Tries to chip it back to Gosling. Gosling goes cross ice. There's a quick shot off of a leg. That was by Kawaguchi, and that's going to be fired down the ice. Always going to have to play this, and he does. Right up to Kawaguchi. Kawaguchi's got some skating room. He likes that. Comes down the far side into the middle, makes a nice move. Quick shot, just sails over the net. Quick release by Kawaguchi.
He's had a very good start to the period.
Sharks find the shooting lane and fire it down the ice. Parker LeBlanc setting things up for Yarmouth. 1 minute and 1 second to go in the power play. He's got some room, so carries it down. Tries to get the shot. Ends up being a back pass for Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald trying to fight through the check. Gives it up to Aldred. Aldred has it. Spins away from trouble. Stops. Starts. Goes down deep looking for the return pass. It's going to get back to the point to Gates. There's a shot. Nice save. And like I said, that wasn't Gates. It was Parker LeBlanc once again getting a good shot away.
So far, the offense has all come from Yarmouth as far as shots on goal. Zone time, maybe pretty equal.
You're right, but Peb, for whatever reason, not able to get as many shots through.
As they normally would.
Face off on the right side. 37 seconds to go in the power play. Back to the point. That's Gates with it. Gates over to LeBlanc. LeBlanc back to Gates. Gates has got room now. Slap shot. Took a little too long, but he did get it through. Nice save by White. Ripped around the boards and I was going to say down the ice, but they couldn't get it by LeBlanc. LeBlanc waits a little too long to get the pass aside. Great active stick in there by Mathieu Devalère. Kawaguchi comes in. He's got speed. Comes in. Goes up high. And he just misses the crossbar.
He's had a very strong first period.
LeBlanc with it. Wrist shot. Glove save. Xander White.
Period has gone very fast. Actually, it's been a good pace.
Harambe Sharks able to kill it off, though. An important kill, don't you think?
Exactly. Oh, for sure. A goal there is Yarmouth's had a lot of momentum. A goal there sets them off to the 1-0 lead, and so far Peb hasn't been able to do a whole lot.
Slap shot. That goes off the glove and wide. Xander White looking to play that one. Didn't quite get it all, and it deflected off of his glove. Fitzgerald gets it down deep. That one's going to be ripped down the ice, and that's going to be an icing. Peb stuck in their own zone and are going to be there just a little bit longer for this face-off.
And the face-off deep in the zone to the right of the goaltender.
Face-off on the to the left of White. Face-off won by Yarmouth. Coming in for it is Green, but he couldn't get a hold of it. Corcom's going to have to skate hard for it, being chased down by Christensen. Good work by Christensen to get the puck. Looking in front, gets it back to the point, just out of the reach of Miles Ellis. Peb were able to make changes, though, after they got the puck out of their own end. Ellis up to Dayan. Dayan up through the middle. Peb with numbers. There's a shot. Glove save. No, that one just goes over and above the glove and above the net. Fitzgerald, go ahead.
Didn't miss by much, which has been kind of the MO of Peb so far today.
Jacquard with it, goes to his backhand, tries to get the shot away, double team, good work defensively. Back to D'Entremont, Dylan D'Entremont shot, pad save. Pass in front, steered aside, and the second one goes off of a leg and wide. Declan Fitzgerald sails one high, looking to try to spring LeBlanc. He does, there's the shot, score!
Nice goal there.
Parker LeBlanc gets the Hail Mary floaty pass, picks it up on the bounce and scores.
Makes no mistake right there for Yarmouth. Beautiful goal. And 1-0 on which I'm very actually surprised that Yarmouth is with the numbers only. He comes in and just gets a piece of it, it looks like.
Let the goaltender go down. Goaltender made that first move.
Yep.
Goaltender went down, he went up.
Yep. Smart move. Good hard working play too.
Coming back in is LeBlanc. LeBlanc, nice pass over. There's Aldred, score! Austin Aldred with back-to-back goals for the Yarmouth Vikings, making it 2-0 with 4:20 to go.
An offensive outburst in this game. And of course, Yarmouth are shooting Peb 12-5.
Both LeBlanc and Aldred, two players that I named at the beginning of the game for Yarmouth's top 5 scorers. For LeBlanc, that was his 28th goal of the season. For Aldred, his 15th.
Oh, so the guys you expect to score are scoring.
And actually, with the goal and the assist for LeBlanc, he is now the leading scorer for the Yarmouth Vikings in the regular season. Harambe coming out of their own end. Lex D'Entremont goes cross ice. Returns it back over to Sams. Sams has some room. Did a little shimmy like he was going to go to the middle. Stayed in the side, gets it down to Donchemont. Donchemont's pass is going to be picked off. Gosling goes cross ice over to Aldred, who just chips it in and goes in for a change. Churchill fighting for it. Gosling in there as well, but Peb's going to come away with it. Sams with it. Sams goes cross ice just off of the stick of Pache. Yarmouth gets it to the point and out. Kawaguchi couldn't get by. Comes back the other way. Kawaguchi has it again. He wants to be a part of this scoring rush. Coming back the other way is Pache. That shot sails upstairs. Sams in the corner, taking off the puck. Yarmouth trying to get it out. They can't. Sams has it again. Stick handling like he's in a phone booth, but still has it. Good work in the corner by Peb. Pache, cross ice. There's a shot. Goal! I'm not sure if anyone touched it. I'm going to wait to see who's doing the end of there or not. It's number 44, Crofton McAlpine from the point with a shot that makes it through a crowd and slips underneath the goal pads of goaltender Adam Bowie.
Which I don't believe he even saw the puck by his reaction.
Yeah, you see a couple players right in front of him.
Yeah.
He's trying to peek down, and he goes down, but it's under him by the time he reacts.
Yeah, a little slow reacting on that one. That might get a little fire under Peb.
Pass over. That's going to be picked off by Sanford. Sanford to Cushing. Cushing's cross ice pass looking for Fitzgerald. That gets picked off. Coming back in is Olivier Dayon. Both teams fighting for it. Yarmouth can't chip it out. Peb keeping it in. Getting scored on a couple times has put the fire under their belt as they want to get back into this game. Back to the point, held in again. Down low, passed in the middle. There's a shot. Save and the rebound. Good rebound control. And a terrific one-time shot there by Damien Cutthroat.
Both players done what they had to do there. Bowie gave up nothing. And, of course, the player right on the doorstep looking for that rebound.
Shots squeezing a little closer together now, 12-7.
Exactly. I think
Peb woke
to find
up.
their game. Yeah,
Peb decided to play after Yarmouth scored a couple goals.
exactly. It was kind of a little wake-up call there, maybe.
Back to the point. That's Dayon. Dayon shot, pad save. Fitzgerald gets the puck up to Aldred. Aldred to LeBlanc. LeBlanc's got some room. Comes in on the backhand. Tries to protect the puck. Goes upstairs and it goes wide. Not much to shoot out there. Would have been a spectacular shot.
It would have been a beauty.
1 minute, 47 seconds to go in period number one. It's been an exciting first period.
It has been a very good first period. Well played by both teams. A lot of shot opportunities.
Fitzgerald finds that one, bats it down and gets it down deep. Caden Dayon loses an edge. Good work, though, with the stick, even on his knees.
Yeah.
Clearing it away from Aldred. Coming back the other way, that's Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald, top of the circle, makes a move, circles underneath of Maxime D'Entremont. Trying to get it back to the point, does. Green with it, he goes cross ice. Corkum into the, down to Aldred. Aldred cycles it down low to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald, nice avoidance of a check to Aldred. Back to the point and out. We're under a minute to go in period number one. Corkum misfires on that clearing, and Colby Dayon comes in and gets a nice shot away.
Unfortunately, he was 1-on-3. There was a line change going on at the time. There was nowhere to go.
Dayon's pass goes off Kawaguchi. Kawaguchi slips around one check, goes into the middle, goes to the far side, being chased down, taken out hard along the boards, and then pushed the second time by, I think it was D'Entremont. He had enough of it. Going back in, that's Lex D'Entremont. It was actually Connor Pache with that big check at the for Pardon against Kawaguchi. Fire back in, that's Gates with it. 13 seconds. Gates goes hard along the boards. It's going to be redirected by Gosling, no icing. Back along the other side. Oh, the wraparound might have been there, as White thought for sure he didn't have anything to worry about.
Yeah.
Big check there at the end of the game. I'm not sure who got the worst of it.
Me either.
Both Kawaguchi and McAlpine bounce back up.
Exactly.
Here's the apology
So, our scores in the first period. Score started with Parker LeBlanc for Yarmouth with a goal, followed by Boston Aldred, and then making it a 2-1 game. Number 44, Crofton McAlpine. We're going to take a break as the Zamboni goes to clear the ice, 2-1 in favor of the Yarmouth Vikings over the Parmba Sharks. As we said, we believe that grade 12 video is going to be presented here in between the periods,
Exactly.
and we hope you'll hang around to enjoy that. But Brian and I will be back for the start of period number 2.
Yeah, I wanna scream and shout. No inhibitions, make no conditions, get a little out of line. I ain't gonna act politically correct, I only wanna have a good time. The best thing about being a woman is the prerogative to have a little morning. Oh, 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 they're totally crazy. Forget I'm a lady. Men shirt, short skirts. Oh, 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 feeling a while, yeah, doing it in style. Oh, 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 get in the action, feel the attraction. Color my head, do what I dare. Oh, 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 I wanna be free, yeah, feel the way I feel. Man, I feel like a woman. Girls need a break tonight. We're gonna take the chance to get out on the town. We don't need romance, we only wanna dance. We're gonna let our hang down. The best thing about being a woman is the prerogative to have a little fun. Oh, 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 they're totally crazy. Forget I'm a lady. Men shirt, short skirts. Oh, 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 being a wild, yeah, doing it in style. Oh, 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 get in the action, feel the attraction. Color my head, do what I dare. Oh, 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 I wanna be free, yeah, feel the way I feel. Man, I feel like a woman. Oh yeah, the best thing about being a woman is the prerogative to have a little fun, fun, fun. Oh, 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 they're totally crazy. Forget I'm a lady. Men shirt, short skirts. Oh, 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 feeling a while, yeah, doing it in style. Oh, 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 get in the action, feel the attraction. Color my head, do what I dare. Oh, 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 I wanna be free, yeah, to feel the way I feel. Man, I feel like a woman. Oh, yeah, yeah, like I'm totally crazy. Can you feel it? Come, come on, baby. I feel like a woman.
If it hadn't been for Cotton Eye Joe, I'd been married a long time ago. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? If it hadn't been for Cotton Eye Joe, I'd been married a long time ago. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? If it hadn't been for Cotton Eye Joe, I'd been married a long time ago. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? If it hadn't been for Cotton Eye Joe, I'd been married a long time ago. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? Eye Joe.
Welcome back for the second period of play, your Yarmouth High Vikings.
Welcome back, hockey fans, to second period coverage of the Valley High School Hockey League. My name is David Doucette, and with me is Brian Cabot. We're both coughing a little bit, so we're going to apologize ahead of time.
Yeah, if you hear weird noises,
Both teams change ends, so they've got to be careful of that long change. In comes Pache, drops it off to D'Entremont. D'Entremont tries to slide it in the short side. Back along the corner, that's Dayon. Dayon knocked off the puck. Fitzgerald uses his skates trying to get it over to Aldred. Follows up and is hit along the boards by Pache. That was a good shot. Nice save in there by Bowie. Picked off. Coming right back in is Pache on his back end. Off the boards. D'Entremont through a crowd. Redirected just wide. Peb, a little more fire in their step to start the second period than they did. Trying is it the Michigan?
yep, the Michigan. I was about to say that Peb has definitely got a lot more step up here.
In comes LeBlanc all by himself. There's a shot. Save, rebound, steered aside. Beautiful save by goaltender Xander White as LeBlanc coming in all by himself. Coming right back the other way. Good move by Sands. The shot. And this time it's Bowie making a save. Back and forth we go.
I would say that the goal kind of ignited Peb a little bit at the end of the period. So now we're down to the shots totals have gotten closer.
Oh, yeah, a lot closer.
Yep.
Face off. Back to McAlpine. McAlpine shot off of a leg. Kawaguchi breaks the stick. Doesn't stay on the ice. Goes to, and there's a goal. No goal. Whistle blows. Whistle blows.
How would say the player interfered with the goaltender before.
Well, and I think the referee just blew the whistle.
Yeah. May have lost sight of the puck. I didn't see a penalty called or anything. Given the bench an explanation.
Goaltender, I think, is injured from being fallen on.
No one seems to be going to help him.
Yeah, they were just indicating to the bench that they need to come.
Yeah.
When you're down in a butterfly and people fall over top of you, your legs bend backwards and your knees bend in ways that mine shouldn't.
Well, yeah, even a young guy like him, your body's not meant to bend that way. And if it was us, well, right now they would be calling an ambulance for me
Yeah.
because I'm not quite flexible.
So
like I
let's
was.
take a look because I'm curious what happened here.
Okay.
So we had the initial shot, and there's the save.
Yep.
So he's got it. And they were just banging at it there. And then, oh, look, the Yarmouth player hits the Paramba player. And as happens so much, how many times do you see defensemen hitting people into their own goaltender?
I've never understood, and I preached it for years to defensemen, try to take the guy away from your net, not into the net. And, of course, that snapped Bowie back. Even if you're winded, it's still a long,
And I'm thinking, because he didn't get hit in a weird way, all that I can see, and I say all, is that he twisted when the pet player fell on top of him.
Could very well be, yeah. And, of course, that's why the goal was waved off.
Well, yeah, the goal was weighed off, I think, because the referee just
Lost
blew it
sight
down.
of the
He thought that Bowie had it in his glove,
I think so, too.
Blew it down.
Yep.
The whistle goes. Peb puts the puck into the net because it was free.
Yep.
It wasn't like they were banging away at it.
No.
It was a loose puck. The referee didn't see it as loose.
Exactly.
But the Peb player did.
Exactly.
And the face-off coming outside, I think, is literally just, I don't know, quite honestly. Really, the net off and everything happened because Yarmouth hit somebody into a goaltender.
Yeah, into their own net. So I would think that the face-off wouldn't come back out.
But I'm looking at the puck sitting on the face-off dot
So
outside
it
the
is
blue
coming
line.
out,
So.
Yep. Well, he's back up to one knee. Now he's back up to. I think he's coming out of the game.
I think
Holding his head.
I think he might be. He's holding it. And there, when he fell back, literally that whole whiplash of banging your head.
Exactly. That's a horrible injury.
So Rylan LeBlanc coming in to replace an injured Adam Bowie a minute and a half into period number 2.
You're coming in after sitting on the bench for 15 minutes, or 20 minutes, plus you haven't seen a puck.
And what we know from LeBlanc from earlier games, or what I know, is that he loves to push off like he's doing right now in practicing. He is going to move that net. It has already come off once. It is going to be a long period of that net coming loose. Face off, controlled by Pep, fired in. Back to the point. Ellis takes a shot. LeBlanc tested right away with a shot from the point. Yarmouth trying to get it out. Can't get it past the wall. Good work in there by Peb holding the line. Finally gets back to Ellis in the neutral zone. Ellis's pass picked up by Kawaguchi. Kawaguchi's got some speed, cuts to the middle, shoot. Nice pad save by White. Kawaguchi tries the saucer pass. Couldn't get it by Cutro. Pep comes in. Good stick lift at the end there as Jackson Churchill came back and helped out. Gets a return pass through the middle. Tries to slide it over to Gosling. He's too far. Pep with it. They're going to break out. They've got 2-on-2. Dayon with it. Slightly overskates it. Comes back to find it. Slides the pass over. Back the other way. Bang, bang. And Jacquard could not control that second pass.
I think if the puck had been on his stick, we might have seen the 2-2 game. Because the goaltender was on the other side of the net.
It was a great pass.
Oh,
it was
beautiful
a great setup.
pass. Yeah. If it works, it's fantastic.
The Vikings come away with the puck. Corkum up to Cushing. Back to Sanford, and Sanford gets it in. It's going to rip around the other side to Fitzgerald, Cullen Fitzgerald. Breaking out now with some speed is Christensen. Christensen 1-on-3, takes a shot, blocker save. Goes up high and comes right back down, doesn't hit anything.
LeBlanc didn't know where the puck was.
Yarmouth behind their own net, ripping it around. Looking for Cushing, can't get it. There's a shot. Sorry, Brian.
I noticed Pep is taking over in shots on goal now, too. The ices seem to be a little bit tilted right now. But Yarmouth hanging on to the 2-1 lead.
Yarmouth rips it around. Pinching in from the point is D'Entremont. Yarmouth stuck in their own end, and with a long change, hard to get off. You get hemmed in with this long second period change, and it can be difficult.
Exactly, and especially when you're playing with 4 defensemen.
Cross-ice pass. Good work by Cullen Fitzgerald to find the puck. That's going to allow some Yarmouth players to make changes. Fitzgerald tries to eat it in the corner and save some time. Coming away with it now is De Valère. Up on the far side, through the middle to Christensen. Christensen carries some speed. Going to try to go wide on the backhand. Taken off the puck. Pass in front, one-timer just wide. Back on the other side. As LeBlanc was going to have to find that puck, or find that his place in the net again.
Yeah.
In comes LeBlanc. LeBlanc's got some room. There's a quick shot. Big save by Xander White. Stands up tall, takes it in the chest, and doesn't give away the rebound.
Another great period as far as the speed of the game going, back and forth. I think that's really the first time Yarmouth has been in the zone in the 5 minutes of this period.
Yes, they certainly haven't been in there too often,
No,
that's for sure.
no, it's been so far all par and ball.
Face-off scrum's going to be controlled by the Sharks. Cutro with it, goes to the far side. Dumping it in deep, bouncing puck. LeBlanc makes the save, and it bounces into the corner. D'Entremont rips it around the boards. Getting there first is going to be Yarmouth. They'll just chip it out, looking for that lead stretch pass. LeBlanc tries to get it over to Aldred. Doesn't make it through. Coming back in is Jacquard. Jacquard with some room. That shot sails high. That was a good foot above the net. McAlpine pinches in. Takes a shot from the wall. And it's an easy save by LeBlanc, who saw it all the way.
Yeah. So far, it's all Peb in this period. But again, no goals. So.
And the longer it takes them to score, the more it gets on your mind, doesn't it?
Oh, for sure. And especially with a new goalie coming in off the bench who never expected to come in off the bench, I take it.
Coming in, pass the wall, score! Connor Pache receives a beautiful pass and throws the tying goal in.
Zero mistake there. Puck sliding across to him. He taps it in the empty net. We're tied at 2.
Had that stick down flat on the ice, looking for the pass.
Exactly where you should go. Just go to the net.
Pache coming with it again. There's another shot, score! Pache with back-to-back goals, I want to say 3 seconds apart.
How about that?
Right off the face-off, Pache comes in, picks the short side, low to the blocker, and Pache's going, I don't know, sometimes you shoot, and it just goes in. .14:38 to go. Shots on net, expanding,
Yeah.
and the goals are expanding as well. And you just saw that replay of the goal going in, Pache's second goal in a row.
And that was fairly long, just inside the blue line.
Yeah, you don't like those goals.
No.
Sams comes in, there's a shot, save. Sam's looking to try to make it another quick goal.
Third goal scored by number 15, Connor Pache. With an
That's
assist
going to go
by
down the
77,
ice.
Ashley Sams.
No icing.
No, see on that?
14:38. That's Pache from Sams at 14:38.
Laundry up on the near side to Pache. Pache looking for the natural hat trick. Not only a natural hat trick, but in the same shift.
Yeah, exactly.
There's a quick shot. That goes off a body. Pache with it. Tries to get the pass in. Couldn't. There's a shot through a crowd. Save. Rebound. Sams looking. Stick handling and waiting. Goes cross ice up to the point. There's a shot through a crowd, and it goes off of the legs of Sam Green. Green trying to kick it forward. Back to the point. Cross ice. Sams again. Sam's fighting through 2 checks, doing yeoman work in there, and they're going to come away with it. There's a shot. Rebound, shot, score!
Pache again.
And I believe it was indeed a same shift natural hat trick by number 15, assistant captain Connor Pache.
Not too often you see that. The momentum has swung big time. Oh, for sure. Yarmouth has to call the timeout. You have to get, you're running all over the place.
And I think the players are congratulating to the extent because they realize this doesn't happen that often.
Yeah.
I mean, a natural hat trick doesn't happen very often.
No,
a natural
exactly.
hat trick on the same shift.
You never see that either.
Now, we also know Yarmouth is playing with a limited bench,
Yep.
4 defensemen. I didn't expect them to come out flat at the beginning of the period. If the lull was going to happen with the 20-minute periods that the Valley High School Hockey League plays in during their regulation, I would expect it in the last 5 minutes of the period.
Exactly.
To come out as flat as they did after a really good first period for them surprised me. But Pep came out to play in period number 2.
Exactly. You see Bowie's back in goal again. So he must have shook that
Oh, is
off.
he?
Yep. They just switched again.
Oh, okay. Coming back up with it is Fitzgerald. Chips it down low, chases it down. Still looking for it. He loses an edge, and Peb comes away with it. Boston Eldred picks the puck away and dumps it in deep. LeBlanc going after it. Getting there first, though, is Paramba. Big, heavy check along the boards against Dayan. Quick save. Stick save into the corner. Maxime D'Entremont has his pocket picked by Aldred. Aldred pass in front, and it's steered aside nicely by Jacquard. Near side, that pass well behind Dayan, but D'Entremont picks it up. D'Entremont makes a nice move. He's right in the scoring position. That shot goes off a leg and wide. Rebound sails across the blue paint back to the point. Dayan throws it into the corner. Picks it up again, still looking for it. Now is Jacquard. Jacquard's shot, and that goes off of Bowie again, who makes the save as that was earmarked for under the crossbar.
Exactly. He's still shaking his head a little bit, so I don't know. I guess you must have told the coach you're all right, but
Well, and that in a combination of 3 quick goals against your replacement.
yeah, and it was bang, bang, bang.
Face off, back to the point. McAlpine shot through a crowd. Glove save, Bowie. We'll have another quick whistle with 12:24 to go. Puck coming up, sorry. We're sitting there talking to somebody for a second. When we're right out here in the middle of the crowd,
Yeah,
it's very easy to all of a sudden get
It's sidetracked.
sidetracked.
Yeah.
Yarmouth back in their own end, going up the far side. Gosling with it. That pass up. Really? I thought it hit the.
I thought it hit the
certainly
glass
sounded
myself.
like glass to
Me too. I didn't think that was netting unless it was the loudest netting in the world.
11:57 to go in the second period. Shots on net 24-14 for Paramba.
Which have changed
Drastically,
dramatically.
yeah.
Yarmouth's only had two chances this period at all.
Face off, controlled by Yarmouth. LeBlanc in the corner. Chips it up to Kawaguchi. Kawaguchi with a lot of speed. Defender loses an edge. Kawaguchi comes in. Shot, save, rebound. Good rebound control by Xander White as he found that second puck, kept the pads down, and made the second save. It's automatic offense with Shu Kawaguchi.
Oh, he gets the puck, he goes. There's no guessing, am I going to go or not?
And he was assisted by the fact that Captain Dylan D'Entremont lost an edge knowing he had to speed up going backwards.
Exactly. With great speed, probably the best speed on the Yarmouth team as far as I'm concerned, I've seen.
Dayan passes it in front, gets back to the point to D'Entremont. D'Entremont, no shooting lane, so he just gets it in deep. Gates fighting for the puck. It goes out front. Yarmouth finally comes away with it on this side, and Churchill just chips it in and veers over for a change. Laundrie's cross ice
Whoa.
pass. There's a huge check.
I believe he got his elbow up or got him in the head. It looked like he got him high. And they're going to
It was
discuss
certainly
it.
one of those things that you.
It was bang, bang.
Well, you didn't see it coming at all.
No.
That
Oh, charging he gave him.
really, I'd like to see it again. Didn't look like a
too.
charge. It's like you don't see those type of hits anymore. You're going to see. Look, the pass is coming right to the neutral zone. He's getting the pass. He's looking back at the pass,
Yeah.
and I mean he was
That's one of those passes
2 minutes for checking too hard, I guess.
that you preach
You don't.
and
You don't.
preach.
Yeah, you don't.
Do not do that.
Yeah.
You're sacrificing your player coming up the middle of the ice. We used to call them suicide passes back in the day.
Back to the point. Peb with a power play, chance to extend their lead. Yeah, that wasn't charging. He
No.
did not take 3
No,
steps.
no, no.
It was gliding. It was, yeah. It was,
If anything, I thought it might have been high.
I wasn't sure if it was going to be a check to the head or something like that.
But
I think it was just
It happened so fast.
Like in football, they call it blindsiding
Yeah.
because the receiver doesn't see it coming.
Yeah.
There's no such penalty in hockey.
No, and when you're looking in your skates for the puck,
Anyway, back in and on the power play. Sams has it. Sams carries it, takes a shot, score! Ashton Sams with a power play goal as he rips the puck underneath the crossbar.
and it looks like the player that got hit, Dion, is coming across the ice. I'd say maybe it's a concussion thing. Or I know he's had a concussion this year. I'm pretty sure it's the same one.
And that would surprise me. That was a solid hit. I really think he hit him in the head.
Yeah, I do too.
I don't think he did.
You don't think he
no,
did?
I don't.
You think his head just snapped back?
Yeah, I mean, here's
Like
a
a
replay.
whiplash
Here's a
thing.
replay of Sam's, and I mean, at this point, you want him around for next weekend.
Yep. So
So better. They've got a big bench. You take
Yeah.
one off, make sure he doesn't re-injure it or get injured more.
exactly.
Deja comes in. There's the shot. Save. Rebound. I'm not sure where the puck is. Underneath the goaltender. There's a whistle with 10:27 to go.
So we got 5 straight for Peb.
And yes, at that point, about 15 minutes into period number 1, Yarmouth was well ahead on shots on
Yeah,
net.
exactly. And ever since then, it's just turned around 100%.
Face off, one into the corner, up along the boards. Peb can't keep that in, going back for it. Staltremont gets it up to Dayon. That's going to be an icing. And Peb will not be able to make changes. 10:14 to go. We're about halfway through the game. If this keeps going and Peb's able to score some more goals, we could have a very quick period number 3 because
Yep.
with a 5-goal or more advantage,
Yeah.
it goes to straight time. Yarmouth looking to have something to say about that.
Yeah, exactly. You have to fight back a little bit here, but a little pushback, which we haven't seen so far.
Back to the point, slap shot. That one sails high. Gates let that one go. That pass picked off by Aldred. Aldred just going to dump it back in.
Somebody
behind
was
the net.
excited about the dumping.
Yeah, I think something happened close to the Yarmouth bench.
Must have.
Yeah, there's a
I
little
was-
too much excitement for a dump in.
I was watching the dumping, I got to admit.
Fitzgerald getting some help from Aldred, trying to keep some offensive pressure in. Caden Dayon has the puck taken from him. Fitzgerald gets it back to Aldred. Aldred looking. Tries to slide one over to LeBlanc. LeBlanc goes upstairs and it gets up into the mesh for a whistle. Good pushback shift, though, for the Vikings.
First sign of life we've really seen as far as since it was become 5-2. And really first sign of life through the period after 10 minutes.
Face off, goes into the corner. McAlpine's going to get there. He gives it up. Up on the near side to Christensen, off of his skate. He's double teamed right away. Get some help from Dayon. Dayon over to McAlpine. Up to the middle, just behind De Valera. Both teams having some issues with some crisp passing, shall we say.
Yes.
That one's in front of the winger. Corkum with it, rips it around the boards looking for Fitzgerald. He can't get it. There's a shot through a crowd just wide. Corkum on the other side, chips it up and clears the zone. Ellis has that skip over his stick. He'll chase back for it. Ellis makes a nice move through the skates. Still has it. It's onside. I wasn't positive it was. Christensen follows up with it in the corner. Looking in front, still has the puck, looking in front. Back to the point of McAlpine. McAlpine shot, and that one just goes wide. Ellis lifts the stick, throws it back towards the net. Going back forward is Green. Green leaves it for Fitzgerald. Green chips it back up to Fitzgerald, who chips it to the point. Lex D'Entremont keeps it in. De Valera in the corner has his stick lifted, and Yarmouth can't get it out, though. McAlpine with room. There's a shot blocker save. Back to D'Entremont. D'Entremont tries to get it in deep, and that goes up against the mesh. Another great shift by the Sharks.
I was watching the mismatch of size between McAlpine and Fitzgerald, and that was quite the size differential. But I will say Fitzgerald stuck in there with him. He wasn't intimidated by him.
Face off, into the corner, Peb with control, back to Laundry. Laundry shot, redirected, saved, bounces up high, both teams looking for it. Referee can't find it. It was certainly nowhere near covered.
No, it was bouncing everywhere.
And here's the replay. So there's a good job by Bowie going up to try to get as close to the person trying to tip the puck as possible.
That
And
puck
then
was
some
behind him.
Help by the defense by Gates keeping that out. There's a shot back to live play, and it's a nice save by Bowie getting the glove down, slowing the play down again for the Vikings. Trying to push it forward, doesn't work. Kawaguchi using some speed, stops, waits, tries to get the pass over to Churchill, but it's behind him.
Wrong color sweater.
Gates goes cross ice to Churchill. Churchill can't handle the pass. Sams comes with it. Slides one over just out of the reach of Lex D'Entremont. D'Entremont in the corner. Back pass in, right to the goaltender. Back to the point. There's a shot, and that one sails just above the net. Dylan D'Entremont looking to score from the point. Gets back to Sams. Sams slides it over. Lex D'Entremont back to the point to Dylan D'Entremont. His shot, the redirect, ends up stopping the puck. Sam's looking for the one-timer, not in time. Laundry peeks in, gets on his stick. There's a shot, redirect, a tip in front. Nice save again by Bowie. Back to the point. It's like it's a power play for Peb right now, and the only time the whistle blows is when they fired in the mesh.
Yeah, they've dominated definitely this period, and have taken over this game easily as far as the shots on goal have become 30-17. It's a shooting gallery.
Yes, it is. It's become that from about the 15-minute mark of period number one. There's another shot. That one doesn't get through. Rebound, blocker save. Back into the corner, to the point. That's going to get by everybody. No icing.
No.
Maxime D'Entremont. He's made a couple rushes this game. That's uncommon for him, shall we say.
Yeah.
It's one of those take the opportunity in the last regular season game, I think.
Yeah.
Fitzgerald fires the puck towards the net. Looking for it. LeBlanc tries to get a shot away, but he can't get it through. Cross ice. Dayon skates down for it. Getting there first is Corkum. Corkum's pass picked up by Jacquard. Jacquard with the shot. Score! Marcel Jacquard.
Nice
Fifth goal of the period, sixth goal in a row.
Nice low shot, and a handcuffed Bowie. He had no idea what. I don't even know if he knew where the puck was. He kind of shrugged, and it was by him.
You might want that one back.
I would think, yeah. And now we're in danger of, if you're Yarmouth, getting down to that 5-goal deficit.
I say Jacquard coming in, but boy, he's inside the circle, right? I mean, he's in those golden scoring zones that you you're so hopeful when you get that opportunity. You know, like McDavid.
Yes,
You know, where you're in the perfect opportunity, nobody's around you, and you got lots of time to fire a puck.
the greatest hockey nation in the world.
Couldn't hold it off.
I couldn't, yeah.
Trying to flip that puck up, held in by Ellis. Back down deep, Christensen. Christensen passes in front. I think that goaltender got a stick on it.
I believe he did.
Coming back the other way. Pass wide over to Aldred. Aldred goes one way and the other, shoots, and it sails over top of the net. A little bit of stick work going on in front. Aldred with it again. Pretends like he's going to do it. He takes the check. Passes it in front, off of a stick, back to the point. There's a shot from Gates, off of another stick, and that one sails up into the mesh for a whistle. It seems like this line is at least getting, and that's the line that is Parker, Aldred, and Declan Fitzgerald.
They're getting the puck in the zone.
They're getting some offensive pressure.
Yeah. Not so much with the other lines.
Sands with it. Goes over to D'Entremont. D'Entremont on the far side, getting it out. There's a shot, long ways away. Steered into the corner easily by Bowie. Yarmouth gets the puck to the point, but Laundry pinches in. In comes Sams, passes in, shot, score!
That was a nice play.
Sands gets the nice pass. I'm looking for a number. I believe it's 18 or 16. 16, Cole D'Entremont?
I believe he just,
Yes, it is.
Yep,
6,
shoveled
16,
the puck in the empty net.
Cole D'Entremont, and and he just took his time, right?
Yeah.
Goaltender came sliding, looking for the one-timer.
Yeah. And now
We were wrong. It was Connor Pache. It was 15,
Again, fourth goal of the game.
which is why he wasn't celebrating big time.
Yeah. 7 straight for Peb.
Churchill with it. Gets it over to Jesse Churchill on the near side. Goes off of Jackson Churchill's stick. Back pass. Kawaguchi has it. Quick shot. Being checked while he shot by Dayon. Didn't really get much on it. Goes off of the linesman's skate, so there's no icing. It held the puck up. Yarmouth chips the puck in. We're under 4 minutes here in the second period. Maxime D'Entremont behind his own net. Nice lead pass up the far side. It comes through the middle to Dayon. Dayon's drop pass. Picked up by Jacquard. There's a shot. I think it went off a Yarmouth player.
I think so.
And it hit the goaltender. Coming back the other way is LeBlanc. LeBlanc tries to cut to the middle.
Nice
Good
poke
defensive
check.
play by Maxime D'Entremont.
Beautiful poke check.
Back behind the net. Around to the point, held in, redirected in front twice. Fitzgerald with it. Tries to go the other way. They've seen that play before.
Yep, they
Read
have.
beautifully by Ellis, who took out Fitzgerald. Puck back down deep. Ellis has it. 3 minutes to go in the second period. Yarmouth hemming them in at least a little bit, but not getting anything towards the net. Pass on the near side, picked up easily by Dayon. Shot, glove save. And that was Olivier Dayon with that shot. So we were talking earlier about Yarmouth with the goal scoring, but they've come in such quick succession. Maybe it's time to talk about Connor Pache. Pache, one of the tied for leading scorer for the Paraimpah Sharks coming into this game, and with 27 goals, tied for the most goals. He's added 4 to that total
So far.
already.
Yeah. So we're now at 32 of my maths, right?
It's not, but I don't want to correct you. We'll call it 31. Maybe 32 is coming in the third period.
Yes. I was never a math genius, obviously.
Back into the corner, 2.5 minutes to go in the period. Both teams chip united. It seems things have slowed down a little bit.
have.
Any type of excitement that happened after period number 1 has literally been drained a little bit here after this onslaught of goals by the Paramba Sharks. Yarmouth behind their own net. I believe that's Green with it. He'll go up the far side. Fitzgerald chips it out to at least clear the zone. Yarmouth trying to get it back in. Second attempt gets it at least across the blue line. Dylan D'Entremont to Laundry. Laundry uses the boards, just clearing the zone right now. Getting out of the period is all Peb's looking for right now.
Exactly.
Christensen gets it to Sams. Sams loses it back to D'Entremont. Dylan D'Entremont fires it. That goes right off of the head of Jesse Churchill. He bounces right back up. This is where you're glad you've got a full face protection.
Oh, for sure.
Because that, I mean, just clearing the puck in and that still rattles you around. I know that as a goaltender.
Yeah, for sure.
In comes Sams. He's got some room. Cuts to the middle. Takes a shot. Another big save by Bowie as the shots keep piling up. They're now 38-17 in favor of the Paramba Sharks.
I believe at the end of the second period, Yarmouth might have had 14 shots. So we've probably only put 3 on the net this period. And you could tell they're starting to slow.
Face off one back. That shot, pad save. That made it all the way through.
Yeah.
Trying to get it out, but couldn't get it by Maxime D'Entremont. Good pinch in there by D'Entremont. Sams with it again. Sams trying to dipsy doodle, but loses the puck. But Pache comes back to help him. Sams cuts to the middle, looking for that shooting range. Tries to get it through a crowd, goes off of a stick, held in again, into the corner. 39 seconds to go in the period. Back to D'Entremont. D'Entremont's shot, that one's wide. Back on the other side, Gosling has it. He chips it down the ice. That'll clear the zone. Kawaguchi skating hard. He's going to get there first. It's just a matter of what he's going to do with the puck. Slips himself underneath the check, but could not get the puck. Slashes the stick away. And with all of the stuff we've seen, that's the penalty that was called.
Yeah, I gotta question that one. But
And I know it seems to be automatic. If you slash down on a stick and the player loses the stick, it's become an automatic slashing penalty. It really has. You can lift the stick up, but you can't come down.
Down on it. Yeah. And Yarmouth's probably their best scorer.
Sometimes I kind of look at where are we in the game.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a 5-goal game with 14 seconds to go in the period. We could just let the period end and not make a call on that.
Exactly. The penalty was only 2
But
minutes.
anyways, it is a penalty, and don't get me wrong, a penalty is a penalty. Yeah. But that's usually not the way games are called. I've seen it happen before. They a lot of times they take into consideration what's going on in the game and what is happening in the game, especially if it's not something that's injury resulting.
Exactly.
It's not like somebody throwing a high elbow.
Yeah, exactly right.
Well, I'd like to go over the scores here in period number 2, and I'm going to be talking for a while. Well, no, I won't really, because 4 goals by number 15, assistant captain Connor Pache, and sandwiched in between the natural hat trick was a power play goal by 77 Ashton Sams and another goal by assistant captain Marcel Jacquard.
And that was the scoring.
That was the score.
The period.
And it just kept going and going and going. 7-2 for Peb at the end of 2.
39 shots to 17. Also.
And they will carry over 1 minute and 46 seconds of a power play into the third period, which will begin in straight time where it's a 5-goal deficit.
Exactly.
All right, on behalf of myself, David Doucette, and Brian Camo, we're going to say goodbye while the Zamboni cleans the ice, reminding you to stay tuned at the end of the game as we're going to play that grade 12 video for the Yarmouth High players then. But until then, we'll see you at the start of period number 3.
I really don't mind what happens now and then, as long as you'll be my friend at the end. If I go crazy, then will you still call me Superman? If I'm alive, and well, will you be there holding my hand? I'll keep you by my side, with my superhuman, my kryptonite. granted all the times I never let you down. You stumbled in and bumped your head. If not for me, then you'd be dead. I picked you up, put you back on solid ground. If I go crazy, then will you still call me Superman? If I'm alive and well, will you be there holding my hand? I'll keep you by my side with my superhuman mind, kryptonite. If I go crazy, then will you still call me Superman? If I'm alive and well, will you be there holding my hand? I'll keep you by my side with my superhuman mind, kryptonite. Yeah! If I go crazy, then will you still call me Superman? If I'm alive and well, will you be there holding my hand? I'll keep you by my side with my superhuman mind, kryptonite. Every time that I look in the mirror, all these lines in my face getting clearer. The past is gone, it ran by like dusk to dawn. Isn't that the way? Everybody's got the dues in life to pay. Yeah, I know nobody knows where it comes and where it goes. I know everybody sings. You got the dues to know how to hold. Half my life's in books, written pages, living learn from fools and from sages. You know it's true. All the things come back to you. Sing with me, sing for the year, sing for the laugh and sing for the tear. Sing with me just for today, maybe tomorrow the good Lord will take you away.
Welcome back to the ice for the third period of play. Your Yarmouth High Vikings.
Welcome back, hockey fans, to third period coverage of the Valley High School Hockey League. MC Media streaming coverage coming to you from the Yarmouth Mariner Center. My name's David Doucette. With me, Brian Camone. Now, Brian, we had a referee friend who overheard our conversation,
Yep.
and go ahead, tell us what he sent you.
To be honest with you, I have to make it bigger. So we talked about
The blind side hit.
side hit. It basically says, I got to read this.
I've got it for you, buddy.
Yeah.
Delivers a body check to an opponent's blind side is under Rule 7.4 and part of the charging rule. Our apologies to the officiating crew, who obviously knew way better than we did up here.
Exactly.
So, back to the game.
Yeah.
Now that we mea culpa'd ourselves into that, Paramba carries a power play here into this period.
Which is
Zakar coming in. Go ahead, Brian.
straight time now.
And where the penalty, though, started
Exactly.
in regulation time, or in stop time, if you
Yeah.
will, in stop time, it literally means that it's still a 2-minute penalty, but any penalties called in this period, unless, of course, Yarmouth can score a goal.
Exactly. Exactly. You don't want to give one up right now, that's for sure. So
Coming back the other way, that's Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald, nice move with his glove to knock that one down. Double teamed. Back into the corner. Still 45 seconds to go in the power play for Paramba. Cross ice pass in front of everyone. That's going to be an icing. There's the whistle. 18:48 and counting as we are counting along once again in the Valley High School Hockey League. When you get to the third period, if the deficit is 5 goals or more, we revert to straight time hockey. That would mean 2-minute penalties become 3-minute penalties.
Yep.
And it's
No.
literally just to
20
make sure that
minutes.
games don't get more out of hand than they already are.
Exactly.
Pass in front. Peb has it. Cross ice. Oh, looking for the fancy pass instead. Normally they'd just be shooting that, but with the lead they've got, they've decided not to do that this time. Yarmouth chips it down. The penalty has been was off, but the goaltender came and played the puck.
Has Pep changed goaltender?
And I think they did. Remember we said they were going
Yeah.
to midway, and literally it could have happened halfway through that period. We never would have known
No.
because the puck was never coming down in. An opportunity, there's a shot off the crossbar into the mesh, and that was Parker LeBlanc ripping that one.
Yes.
So the goaltender that is in net now for the Paramba Sharks, Simon Doucette, his grandmother Ella is in the stands with us today, sitting right in front of
Right
us,
in front of
and
us.
it's her birthday.
Happy birthday.
So we'd like to say happy birthday to Ella Doucette. Coming back in, Dayon chips it, gets it in. Behind the net, Yarmouth comes away with it, digging the puck free. Kawaguchi makes a move. Goes off Fitzgerald, and it's going to get into the corner. Kawaguchi again stops, rips it around. Looking for Sanford. Sanford has it. Sanford taken out of the play. Kawaguchi with it again, gets it back to the point. Churchill.
That came out. Yep, they
And
got
it did come out. Good call. Good catch.
Yeah, I thought I had seen the puck bounce beyond the blue line.
And I said, when we were talking about that hit, and we said it off camera, it's not surprising to me that somewhere in the rules there is a player protection rule.
Yeah, exactly.
When you see the head contact penalties and the 4-minute penalties that happen all the time because of head contact, it's, I guess, not surprising to me that there isn't something that takes that scenario into play
Yeah.
to make sure that the players are protected and don't get nailed
Yeah,
in something that
exactly.
that isn't a hit to the head and isn't a traditional charge, you know, skating across the ice to nail somebody.
Yeah, exactly.
Sam's with it. Stick handling, still stick handling. Back to the point. Shot off of a skate.
Sam's has had a strong game today too.
Yeah,
Handled the
he's
puck a
one of
lot.
their players, that's for
Yeah.
sure.
He's handled the puck a lot, and I believe he scored a goal. He's had a good game.
He's not in the top 5 of their scores, and that's all you can see online is the top 5 scores.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be surprised if he's 6 or 7, though.
It would not surprise me.
Face off, won by Yarmouth. Peb coming in, forechecking though. 2 of them behind the Yarmouth net. Skating through. Not back to the point. Pache reverses it to D'Entremont. Lex D'Entremont. Getting manhandled in the corner by Gates. Gets it over. Good work to Sam. Sam's once again zigzagging through the competition. It's going to be hooked from behind a little bit. Gets it up through the boards. That's to Cushing. Cushing nailed along the boards. Can't get it out. Peb keeps it in. Sam's again dipsy-doos around some people. And Yarmouth's going to get the puck, but not to the just to the point. D'Entremont down deep. Gets the return pass. That's Dylan D'Entremont. Through a crowd. Shot, save, rebound. Held out nicely by Bowie. Back to D'Entremont. Dylan D'Entremont doesn't have the shooting lane. Sips it down to Pache. Pache looking for goal number 5 or 6 maybe.
He's had a huge game.
I guess it would be 5, yeah.
Yeah. it would be
So we could get into that magic 32 number you wanted to get to, Brian. Oh, I'm not letting that go, buddy.
Yes, sir. The math there was not. My math teachers would be proud of me.
Back behind the net. Puck stays in the Yarmouth zone as they're having issues. Finally coming away with it, and the Fitzgerald brothers bang into one another. Taken from behind by Sams. Sams to Deon. Deon cross ice to Cutro, but Cutro can't get the pass as it's picked off by Gates. Right back in is Dylan D'Entremont. Rips the pass across. It's going to get right back to the point. Back down low. Yarmouth. Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald gets the puck into the neutral zone, and that's going to allow at least a couple people to make some changes for the Vikings. Jacquard comes in, carries some speed. He's knocked down. Puck along the wall. Fighting through the check nicely is the Peb Shark player. Broken stick. A little bit of for the puck to jump over. Yarmouth finally gets the puck out of their own end. That's Aldred with it. Aldred makes his way through. There's a quick shot. Score!
Nice goal.
Boston Aldred makes a nice move, goes to his right, and goes upstairs high against Simon Doucette.
That's a nice goal.
And that's going to stop the clock back to straight time.
Back to straight time. Or back to stopping the clock, yeah.
Yes, to
7:30.
stop time.
Yeah.
There's the replay. It was a
Nice
terrific shot
goal.
by
Yeah, beautiful.
Boston Aldred.
Made no mistake. He came across the ice and picks the corner.
And that's Aldred's second goal of the game.
Yep.
You might not remember this because it seemed like such a long time ago, but he got Yarmouth's second goal of the game
Okay.
about midway through the first period.
Yeah. And almost midway through the third.
Christensen comes in. He loses it. Yarmouth chips the puck forward. Kawaguchi 1-on-3. Stops. Tries to slide the pass over. Peb will clear the zone. And Gates will fire it right back in. Crofton McAlpine with it. McAlpine goes up to Deon. He can't get that pass and is back to Gates for the Vikings. McAlpine pinches in. Kawaguchi Skating through a check, being chased down, trying to bowl his way through. Couldn't do it, but he's got it again. There's a shot off a stick and into the corner. Bouncing puck skips over top of defenseman Jesse Churchill's stick. In come the Sharks. There's a quick shot. That sails high.
Very high.
Dylan D'Entremont with it. Slips it forward. Gonna have to wait as Gates, and he just chips it in. Dylan D'Entremont behind his own net. D'Entremont up on the near side to Lex D'Entremont. He goes cross ice right on the stick of, I want to say it's Cole D'Entremont, but I'm not sure. I missed the number. Still fighting for it. It was number 15, Connor Pache. Not a surprise.
Yeah.
Sam's passes in front. There's a shot. Nice save by Bowie, and the net comes off after that save for the whistle. 11:25 to go in the third period. Now, reminding the fans about this rule, if Farnborough were to score again to reestablish the 5-goal lead, we'd be back to running time. That cannot stop at that point. Okay. It's running time. Yarmouth gets the one chance to bring it back for running time. They've done that. They do not get the second opportunity if Peb goes ahead again.
All right.
That pass gets all the way back down to Green. Green gets it up to Aldred, who fires it in. Dylan D'Entremont behind his own. Oh, kind of plays with that puck a little bit. That clearing pass by D'Entremont can't get out. Back behind the net to Carl Laundry. Laundry up along the boards, and that's going to get taken in the neutral zone and fired right back in by Corkum. Peb up to the middle. Good lead pass to Pache. Pache shot, pad save. Declan Fitzgerald picks up the rebound and clears the zone. Damien Cutro gets it back to the D. They go cross ice to Caden Dayon. He loses the puck, and in comes LeBlanc, but LeBlanc couldn't get the shot away. Great defensive play there by number 6, Maxime D'Entremont. Fitzgerald in the corner gets it back to the point to Jesse Churchill. Again, Churchill fires it in deep. Nobody there, so getting there first is Caden Dayon. Dayon, Pache. Pache fights through a check, has some skating room now. Gets by a second check, cuts through the middle. On the near side, onto his backhand, cuts through his forehand, shoot, nice save! Stretching the leg out is Adam Bowie, and a great individual effort by Connor Pache.
That was a great effort.
Coming back into Sams. Sams trying to fight through it. It looks like he got tangled up with skates there.
Yep.
Aldred tries to chip the puck back by McAlpine, but McAlpine holds it in, redirected in front, but Yarmouth comes away with it. 9.5 minutes to go in the game. Fitzgerald cross ice, but his teammates were making changes. McAlpine has it. He goes forward, has the puck taken from him, and the Sharks will reestablish at their own blue line. Damien Cutro cross ice. That's going to make it all the way back down into the Shark zone. Ellis behind his own net, stops and waits. They go up the far side this time. Overskating the puck is number 18, Olivier Dayon. Back to Ellis. Ellis on the near side now. Olivier Dayon takes a pass off of his skate, but couldn't control it. Green goes up the middle. That pass skips over top of a stick, and that should be an icing all the way down the ice with 8:43 to go in period number 3.
Again, a fast-moving period. Of course, we played the first 3 or 4 minutes, maybe 5.
Yeah, I think it was closer to 10.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe not 10, but about 8 minutes, I bet, yeah.
Yeah, there wasn't a whole lot. So here we are, one more goal away from running it again.
Puck in the corner, pass out in front. Being knocked down is Kobe Dayon, does get the pass back to D'Entremont. He leaves it at the point. Christensen with it. Christensen tries to feather a pass through some legs, but it goes off of a leg. Yarmouth goes forward. Kawaguchi comes in. Kawaguchi ducks under a check. He's got Gosling with him. The pass goes off of the stick of Dylan D'Entremont. Great active stick by D'Entremont. taking away that passing lane, seeing the pass, seeing that
Stepped in.
Kawaguchi wanted
Yep.
to slide it in there and got that stick right in front of it. Back to D'Entremont. D'Entremont's pass is going to be redirected in by De Valère.
Some nice crisp passing there by Pep too.
That's going to be a penalty that you really don't want to take.
Yeah, yeah.
Christensen's going to get a hook or a trip or I don't know, something. He knows he's going to the box. He opened it for himself. He knew what he did when he did it.
He didn't even question it.
Yeah, and he knew he shouldn't have.
Yeah.
So with 7 minutes and 40 seconds to go in the third period, oh, Yarmouth's got a chance to try to get another goal.
That's right. Get within 3.
Fitzgerald loses the face-off in the corner. Maxime D'Entremont slides it over to Dayon. Dayon's leading pass gets it to Kawaguchi. Kawaguchi's backhand, nice save. Aldred fighting for the puck, does get through it, gets it back to the point. LeBlanc over to Gates. Gates shot through a crowd, save into the corner. Fitzgerald can't pick it up, gets some help from Aldred. Aldred tries to go upstairs again, net comes off. It worked the first time, let's try for another one.
Try it again.
And if Aldred gets another one, it would be a hat trick for Aldred.
Oh, there we go. .133 left in the penalty.
Face off to the left of Doucette. One cleanly back into the zone to Ellis. Ellis rips it around, and Peb clears it down the ice. LeBlanc's going to have to play that. Actually, the goaltender played it instead.
Yeah.
In comes Aldred. Slips it back, one-timer, not much on that, but it slips through. Shot just goes wide. LeBlanc still has it. Comes in, got the shooting lane. There's a shot. Blocker save. It might have been a save. It might have just gone high. Gates with it. Slides it over to Kawaguchi. Kawaguchi, a little too fast for his own liking there as he stick handled so quick he lost the puck.
Stick handled himself out of the play.
Bowie plays it along to LeBlanc. LeBlanc goes cross ice to Kawaguchi. Kawaguchi likes the ice and speed. Comes in, takes a shot. Blocker save. Doucette. Back into the corner. Both teams fighting for it. Pinching in was LeBlanc, but not reading what was going to happen, and Aldred ended up giving the puck away.
There's only 16 seconds left on the penalty. We're back to 5-on-5 again.
LeBlanc has the puck slapped away from him. He checks Cutro, but Cutro gets it in deep, taking it, absorbing the check. Max Gates behind his own net. Penalties all over now. We're 5-on-5. Up to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald gets it around. Still has it, takes a shot. Puck bounces weirdly off the side of the net and then came to the front of the net.
That was an odd bounce.
Yeah, Doucette sees it, covers it up with 5:25 to go in the game. Face off, won by Pep. They rip it around. Maxime D'Entremont goes up the far side to Christensen. Christensen dumps it in, right on net. And Bowie's going to cover that up.
Smartly.
Not liking what he saw coming towards him.
Yes, there were players rushing at him.
Face off, won by Pep. Back to Dayon. Caden Dayon shot. Oh, it goes off, and De Valère was right in front, and he was looking for the second deflection. That would have been a great goal.
Yeah, that would have been.
Coming in
lovely.
from the point, there's a shot. Save Bowie, and he hangs onto it for a whistle with 4:58 to go.
Shots on goal, 47-25, Peb. 7-3 score with 4:58. So we're there.
Who knew that the only way to wake Peb up in this game was for Yarmouth to score 2 goals?
Yeah, exactly.
Back into the
Slow
corner.
start.
Dayon back to the point, can't be held in, and Peb's going to have to chase down. Skating hard down the ice is Jackson Churchill. He's got the puck, got a man in front, can't get the pass over as he was a half second too late.
Yeah.
Coming up the far side, Peb has it. Breaking in is Christensen. And he scores! Christensen looked like to everyone here thought he was going to pass the puck.
I thought he was passing it, and then it's in
Instead,
the back of net.
put it to his backhand and just slid it right between the
Yeah,
legs.
Yeah. And that will restart the clock and not stop it.
Well, we'll find out if I'm right about that.
No,
I
we-
mean, we didn't know about penalties, so
No,
who knows? We
that's
probably
true.
don't know this either.
That's true.
The only way we'll find out for sure is if
So
Yarmouth
it
scores
scores.
another goal. And here comes Kawaguchi. Shot, glove, save, Simon Doucette.
Beautiful save.
3 minutes, 57 seconds, and counting. So at this point, every stoppage in play is another 20 seconds off the clock.
Yeah.
At this
broken
point,
stick.
as a goaltender, you'll cover everything and anything up.
Exactly.
Cushing tries to get it through, still fighting for it, but Peb's going to come away with it. Cole D'Entremont throws it in deep. That's Lex D'Entremont behind the net. Pass in front to Sams. Back to D'Entremont. Sams has it in the corner. Stops on a dime. Got McAlpine. Gets back to the D, and it gets just past the outreach stick of Miles Ellis. Ellis goes D to McAlpine. McAlpine up the near side, just out of the reach of Lex D'Entremont. Skating down with it now is Gates. Gates sauces it over to Aldred. Aldred up to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald can't get by the defense. Aldred tries to go through, can't. D'Entremont taken out of the play by a much smaller Fitzgerald.
Yes.
Aldred and Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald keeps that toe
I
on
don't
the
know,
line.
That was a pretty neat little play there.
2 minutes, 40 seconds to go. That stopped at the line by LeBlanc. LeBlanc's got an opportunity. Quick shot. Great stick by Miles Ellis to keep that one wide. Back to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald shot. Another save by Doucette. Doucette being asked to make some big saves here in the third
since he's
period.
come in. And as you said, this is probably going to take another 20, 30 seconds off the clock.
Now, this is a Yarmouth Vikings home game, but I know that Paraba superfan Mariette Thibault-Poul is watching, and where this is the last game of the regular season, we'd like to thank Mariette for joining us all year long. And I know you'll be watching next weekend when we're here for the regionals.
Yes.
Pass to the goaltender, steered aside. That one looked dangerous. Coming back out of their own end, it's Christensen. It's Dayon. Dayon shoots it over. Cutro. Oh, hard pass goes off the stick. And we've got a penalty coming for Yarmouth, and that's an interference penalty, a 3-minute penalty that will start with about 1 minute to go in the game.
Yeah. This should take us to the end of the game. And like you said, when Yarmouth was up 2-0, that kind of woke Pev up, and now it's become
I mean, Paramba with seven straight goals,
straight.
right? 7 straight before Yarmouth finally answered.
Yeah.
Back to the point. Having some trouble with it is Ellis. Fitzgerald trying to get it out. Does. LeBlanc trying to poke it forward. Can't. Cross-ice pass goes off of a skate, and Paraba's going to retreat back to their own end to reset. Still having issues. So that one went off the... That stick is like stuck. Oh, and we missed the goal because we had fans walking right in front of us. So we'll have to get that on replay, guys. Missed it completely.
Well, by the time you get back to center, the game should be over or close to it. Let's see the goal here.
And we might just get that at, oh, here it comes.
Here
Here
we go.
comes the replay. So pass out in front.
Just beat him clean.
Just beat him clean. I think it was Fitzgerald.
Yeah, I think so.
Nobody really happy with the official there, not dropping the puck in the last 4 seconds.
Exactly.
And that was a shorthanded goal, actually, by Fitzgerald. And to make the final, the Powerball Sharks 8, the Yarmouth Vikings 4. Shots on net, well, they've taken them off now, but I mean, the Sharks just
Pretty one-sided.
like from 15 minutes into the game when they finally became awake until here this last little bit when they were just messing around. Those bad habits that happen when you're beating a team.
Exactly.
Final thoughts on the game. This is the last regular season game that
How
we'll
about
be
a hand
covering.
once again for the Yarmouth
Impressive
High
performance once Bev
Vikings
got
as they
going.
wrap up their regular season.
Game over.
for
And I got to say, there is a
24-25.
team in the Valley High School Hockey League,
And
now
now we're going to play that video on the big screen.
The Titans.
Yes.
I think it's the Titans. Anyways, I think they might have lost one shootout game all year. So they are going to be coming head-to-head.
How about a big round of applause for our graduating players, Adam Bowie, Charlie Gosling, Jackson Churchill, Angelo Maskeen, and Sam Murphy. And a big hand to our coaches, too, Jake McClay, Craig LeBlanc, and Kirby Mallett. Good luck in Kentville at Regionals next weekend.